How has usability testing changed over the past decade? I can't think of a better person than Steve Krug to tackle that question. Steve is the author of the best-selling book on our industry, Don't Make Me Think, as well as Rocket Surgery Made Easy, the do-it-yourself guide to finding and fixing usability problems. Steve, how has usability testing changed over the past decade?
Funny you should ask. I've actually been thinking about that lately because this is going to be the first time I've been teaching a public version of my usability testing workshop in 5 or 6 years. I've actually been teaching them in-house, but we spent years teaching them publicly, and it got me thinking back. I hadn't realized it had been 10 years since I published Rocket Surgery, and was looking at the description for the public workshop and realized that one of the things that had changed was I actually wrote Rocket Surgery. The audience that I wrote it for was people who wanted to do usability testing, but they were the only person in their organization interested in doing usability testing, and they didn't necessarily have budget for it. And it was to encourage them to do usability testing, to make it as easy as possible so they could go ahead and do it on their own. And that was why the subtitle of the book was Do It Yourself Usability Testing. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that from the feedback I've gotten over the years from people who have used the book, that it's leaned more and more towards from sole practitioners to people who are in UX groups within an enterprise who are actually adopting a method and making everybody in their organization adopt it. And what it made me realize was that it wasn't so much do-it-yourself usability testing to encourage amateurs to do it as it was lean usability testing. Now, what I actually ended up writing without thinking about it, because lean wasn't a buzzword at the time, 10 years ago, was writing a lean UX method book for usability testing. And so I'm actually going to rename the workshop and spend more time talking about how it fits into an agile process than I have in the past.
There you have it. Thanks, Steve. I didn't know we were going to have breaking news and that you'd be renaming your workshop that you've been doing for years and years on the fly. So there you have it. It is now a workshop on lean usability testing. It's a day-long workshop. Rosenfeld Media is hosting and producing it. We're really tickled to have Steve visit us in New York City, July 11th. And we'll also be producing it in San Francisco on November 8th. And if you want to learn more and register, New York City, July 11th, or San Francisco, November 8th, go ahead and click the link. Thanks, Steve.